Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's me, Carole Baskin at Big Cat Rescue. And I am here with MJ, and I didn't see who that was with her. And we're going to be giving out enrichment because it's Giving Tuesday. And we are giving the cats lots of fun things that our enrichment committee has put together for them. Can't wait to show these to you. Such fun stuff. It was Bethany, MJ and Bethany. Tell me what you got. Other than freezy clothes on.
I know, right? Not enough clothes.
This is so funny for Floridians.
Little turkeys.
Ah!
And little flowers.
Oh, yeah.
And they were purposely made, as you can see by the little sign, for Giving Tuesday. And they just need to have some added spices or perfume added to them. So we'll do that while we're out today.
Because you're the spicy one.
Yes. We've picked nutmeg and we have picked cinnamon for our spices.
Good
And
choices.
Wonderland spray.
Wonderland spray.
That seems like an oxymoron.
Underwater.
I know, right?
Yes. So, this is
Winterberry wonder. Let's go right.
and then underwater oasis. And we do.
And this is not sponsored.
No. We do have sickles because we do have 2 cats that are not allowed paper, so we have some sickles for them if they would like them.
You guys think of everybody.
Yes,
Oh,
we
I
do.
love that.
Everybody. Very inclusive.
Who's first?
Well, since we're on this end, we'll start with Olivia if she wants to enjoy it.
Sounds good. All right, shameless plug here, everybody. Please, it's Giving Tuesday. It's one of our biggest giving days of the year. And I hope that you will help us keep these cats in spice bags and perfumed toiletries. Oh, goodness. For as long as they are here. And then, of course, they are moving to Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge, and we will be continuing to help care for them there. So we need you to continue to support them.
Oh, sir.
Oh, what is this? Twice in the same day.
You get a turkey because he's a turkey.
You have to fight, right?
The ladies now. Oh, goodness, we're being loving.
Thank you. Yes, like Deb said, you can donate on the Facebook fundraiser. That counts too, absolutely. Or you can go to bigcatrescue.org/Tuesday. So they were on the hunt for Alethea. Of course, she's under her platform. Oh, nice throw. Oh, what a big yawn. Somebody was sleeping.
Just looking at it.
Darbad, I got that donation. Thank you so much. I just sent out the thank you card yesterday.
Cat fashion. She's going to stare at it until we leave. Yep, we're just rewriting.
Turning our face away from you.
Exactly. All right, Olivia, we'll leave you to play with it later.
Cracks me up that she loves that coolaroo that way. He's like, that's not turkey.
Yeah.
No. We're just going to turn. You just want our attention.
You're better enrichment.
do inside? You want to check out your turkey?
Sorry for those that the camera froze up on you. I had somebody try to call me 3 times in a row.
I don't have food for you. I'm sorry. No food today. Monster.
He just wants to. We're his enrichment today.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about the turkey.
I just want to visit.
And what would you say to people who's saying, oh, he wants to be petted?
I like my fingers. No, he may look adorable, and he may sound adorable, but he is not adorable about being touched.
He's just luring me in.
Yeah,
He's such a good sneak in that way.
he is.
You should have seen him going after Dr. Wynn's daughter, Jenna, the other day. It was freakish. I mean, he was in full stock mode.
Wow. Somebody new to be enriched by.
Every time she'd turn around and look at him, he'd be like doing the rubbing thing. Like, I was just being sweet. I wasn't stalking
We're
you.
just flirting, huh?
Just flirting.
Austin, there was a little trill, but it was short-lived.
What do you want to give Ginger? Turkey or flour?
She's kind of a turkey too.
Everybody will be getting turkeys at that rate then. Speaking of turkeys, thank you everybody who donated to make sure that all of our cats got Cornish hens. And for those who can't get bones, they got cut up turkey, or I forget. I think it was cut up turkey. But it was a treat for them. So thank you very, very much. You can't see me.
Ginger's back here.
Oh, you see her?
Yeah, she's right behind the end. Now she's walking.
She decided to walk up here.
Ginger. She didn't come all the way around.
She's in the den.
No.
What are you doing?
Disappearing cat.
They're just playing hide and seek.
Oh, here we go.
She's playing hard to get.
All the way to the back.
She's having fun.
Again, the keepers are much more enriching than the enrichment. Getting them to chase you. Yes.
Hey, lady, what's this? You do a very good job.
Look at that. Back away.
You gonna check it out?
She loved it.
Yeah, she did. Can you tell?
It is not raining. It's just really cold.
And walk through it. I'll pull the cart down, Mary.
That was Ginger that we just saw, and this is Hutch.
Purchase one of those papers.
So I don't know if you could hear Mary Jerome, but she said that he can't have paper because he will eat it. So he got a blood sickle. Which he usually really loves, but it's not a hot day.
Yeah.
It's still very good.
Our choices for him would have been either a sickle or possibly just some loose spices. We elected to see if he would take a sickle.
It's always good when you can get those fluids in them.
Absolutely.
I hear you trilling.
I threw one in my pocket. Good job, Hutch.
He says, I don't know what you guys are talking about being cold out here. I need something to cool me down.
Yeah. We get a 4 for that one. We rate them 1 through 4 when they get enrichment. Because he's completely interacting with it, that's a 4. For the others who didn't interact with them, that's a 1. If they slightly interact, it's either a 2 or a 3, depending on what they do.
And why are they tested?
We do that to see what they like. We try different spices, we try different perfumes, we even try different sickles, because we do make multiple flavors, as most of our viewers know. So we document, once we get back, we'll document what we put on each one of their enrichments, whether it be perfume or spices, and give it a rating, and then the next person behind me will know whether or not to try that again. Good job, Hutch.
So after 30 years, you guys have kind of dialed it in. Or who likes what? Oh, you don't want to leave that, do you?
He's like, it'll be there.
She may be giving me some more over here.
Nala Cyril. I'm going to stand back. She's a little more shy. What is that?
So I actually sprayed on Nala's the underwater oasis. See if she likes it.
You guys are supposed to be water cats. They're not big on swimming.
I just threw her a little bit of cinnamon just to see if she wanted something different. Everybody's enjoying us coming to see them, but they're not necessarily wanting to play with their toys.
Like you.
Hi, thank you for come up behind us.
That's always the most fun.
What's that?
He says, I'll take some cinnamon.
Probably would.
Do you like that? Yeah. They have to be very creative with the cats who are not allowed to have paper to give them things that are fun. I've seen them take the spices before and wrap it up in banana leaves, which is a more natural thing. Bella Rourke says hello, MJ.
Hi, Bella. Zukari next?
Zukari is next.
He's like, nope. I'll walk through.
These plants here were a contest that we had where people could plant little gardens and get prizes based on who had the best gardens, and boy, those really turned out nice. They've grown up. Is he another no paper one?
also grabby, so I had to make sure that I distracted him a little bit so he didn't try to get the sickle before I got it in there.
I saw him this morning grabbing for his food. My goodness, paws all over the place. Cheryl says it seems funny seeing staff wearing hoodies. Yeah, you'll see that like twice a year here. I was thinking this morning that these cats moving to Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge, the African cats all have these huge heated rooms in addition to their outdoor yards. And so here in Florida, we put hay in the dens, and for some of our older, smaller cats, we put a heating pad in there. But in Turpentine Creek, where they're going to be subjected to more cold weather than what we have here in Florida, they actually, I think the rooms go down to like 60 degrees, so it'll actually be warmer for them there than it is here. Because today's like 50, 55.
57 right now.
I was laughing at us earlier. I'm like, it's probably, most of the people watching are probably like, it's 30 degrees where we're at, and you guys are sitting there in your hoodies at 50-some degrees.
Somebody this morning was like, it's freaking 9 degrees here and my doors are ice shut. And you guys are whining about Florida weather.
Hey, I had to turn the heat on last night.
Yeah, I just turned all the air off. I didn't have to turn the heat on. I just turned the air off.
Deb says it's 23 degrees in Indiana.
Nice.
All right, everybody giving me your temperature readings from wherever you are in the world. You need to put your temperature and where you're from. Cheryl says it's colder than California. Melissa, you were the person I was thinking of that was talking about their car doors being frozen shut this morning.
Yeah, I think somebody said it was like -1 and their doors were frozen shut on one of your live earlier today, and I'm just like, oh, no, thank you. I'll take my measly 40, 50 degrees.
-2 in Calgary. 67 in LA, 31 in Michigan, 49 in North Carolina, 26 in Kalamazoo.
And I was complaining about forgetting to bring my hand warmers out with me.
We do have pockets at least.
-3 in England, 33 in Connecticut.
Nice. Well, we got 2 4s.
You got what?
We have 2 4s so far. Everybody else is... They're on cat time. They'll wait until we leave. They'll go play.
I just probably got
I left it open. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to shut this gate. Is there anybody else on your list?
We did bring a sickle for summer because somebody said they wanted to see summer earlier than said. So we got a sickle for summer, and we'll probably give Mrs. something while we're up there because you can't give one without the other, then you get in trouble.
So this morning, Jamie and Victor left for Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge, and the staff has been really hard pressed here today because we didn't have a whole lot of people here, and it was freaking cold, and we needed to catch 8 bobcats and get them into the trailer to go to Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge, and everything else that always happens at the sanctuary had to happen at the sanctuary. Everybody had to get fed, had to get the cages clean, had to get the fresh water, and now they're getting enrichment. So the cats who left this morning are Max and Marianne, and Kelowna and Dryden, and Sue and Lakota, and Val and Ariel. And the reason we picked those 8 cats is because the first row of cages, which is in the very back of the Freedom Field and furthest away from the public, so the most private cages, are for the cats who here don't like being on the tour route. Max and Marianne don't care, but all the rest of those are cats who are really shy. Marianne is super, super hard to catch. That was part of why she went on this trip. Make sure we actually could get her, because, man, she is too smart for getting caught. But it went well. It took a lot longer than they thought it was going to take, because we had tried putting the big, like, Great Dane style crates, dog crates, in their cages for the last couple of weeks to get them, or maybe at least the last week, to get them accustomed to going in those and using those as dens. And we thought it'll be so easy. We'll go out in the morning, we'll shut the doors and everybody will load up. None of those cats fell for it, not one. So I think Lakota fell for going in as lockout, which made that a little bit easier, and everybody else, they ended up having to catch in a net. But our people are really good with nets after all of the bobcat rehab that we do. So they got everybody loaded up. Nobody got injured, people or cats, in the process. There was a really exciting moment with Val busting all the way through a carrier, brand new plastic carrier like we use on all of our rehab bobcat calls when we go out to rescue a bobcat. So that meant everybody got reinforced crates. They spent a lot of time making sure that the crates were covered in wire so that that doesn't happen on the trip there. And for people who don't know, Turpentine Creek, of course, is going live with their Giving Tuesday just like we are. And part of the cool thing that they announced this morning are live webcams. We have live webcams there now from Explore that are on Max, Duchess, Aria, and Jasmine the tigers. And I've been watching those this morning, and it's like in between doing these lives, I just can't take my eyes off of them. They are loving it there, and it's so wonderful. The Explore cams are much better than any we've ever had before. The zoom is like you're standing right next to them. It's really, really nice. So be sure and check out their fundraising today and their live cams. I'm going to turn this around so you guys can see something other than my face. Please, if you haven't done it already, please donate at bigcatrescue.org/Tuesday, or we have a Facebook fundraiser going on for Giving Tuesday today. That's why we're out here doing lives all day today. And in the middle of all of that, we had our Florida Wildlife Commission inspection today. So it was a very full day. We had a great inspection and everything was just perfect, despite the fact that we had a bunch of doors standing open. The doors were all standing open on the empty cages from this morning, and I warned the inspector that it was going to be a little freaky to be driving around and see those doors open, but he said, I know you guys are good people and you would never leave your doors open with a cat in the cage. So it's nice that we've had a good reputation with them. All right, we're going to go see Summer Bobcat and Mrs. Claus Bobcat. They're trying the crate thing with Mrs. Claus. That's where her barrel usually is that she loves.
She did it, actually.
Oh, wow.
She is. Their thought process is working because she was in it this morning for cleaning, and then
Hi.
well, since you're here,
It didn't work for catching any of the cats this morning. Maybe you'll be easier. It's hiding from you. It's hiding. Kill it. Kill it.
but yes, so they took her barrel because she likes to hide in her barrel. So the thought was if we could get her comfortable in this, then when it comes time for her to move, then hopefully she'll be in there, and you'll see that her door is right now clipped open, and the hope is that she'll just be in there, and then we'll just clip the door, shut the door. So
That
she
would
has
be
been
nice.
in it. Every time I've come by, aside from breakfast, she's been up in it.
She likes being up high in that.
Yes, ma'am. Find something? Okay.
Oh, she found us.
Oh, okay.
She's like, I'm ready for my close-up.
Summer, over here. Where's she going?
And she's another one that can't get paper, I think.
Or
Carole, please.
Or not.
Come here. Here she comes. Gonna get this one through your woman.
Maybe we should have brought a operant stick with us to point to it.
A laser pointer.
Here's your bobcatty nose.
Or not. Normally she wants to have her sickle.
Yes. Hey, Summer. Since I need to walk around and get some attention. Really? You just walk past it, young lady?
I still wouldn't try to pet her.
Adorable.
Still would not try to pet her.
Nope. I don't care how tiny and adorable she is.
Cooler weather, they're so much more active.
And there's been a lot of activity today. So
Yeah, they're all on.
everybody's been watching. And
She was
doing
sleeping up
it.
there this morning.
The potted bobcat. Hey.
She says, I'm a miniature variety. I don't grow large. No.
She's variegated with those ears.
And she loves sleeping in those ferns.
Is there dirt in that box?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
The ferns are planted there. She has chosen to use, that has become her favorite spot.
I think there used to be a lot more ferns in there.
Yes, I think.
It doesn't look like they would have planted that big a box for one set of ferns.
Yeah, no.
No, I had to make room for me.
It did have it had several stalks of ferns in it, and she used that, that's her napping bed now. So several of them have been squished down now.
She's definitely watching somebody back there.
Well, they won't turn her.
Ah.
Well, thank you, ladies. That was such a lovely way to spend the morning with the cats. Or the afternoon, I guess. Gosh, it's almost 3.
Good day. Yes, ma'am.
Thank
This
you.
is the fun part.
Thank you.
We did all the work this morning. Now we're getting the fun part with getting to interact with the cats. So.
All right, I'm going to sign off with her and the screen. One last peek at Summer before we leave. For people asking if she's going to get her fern box and her ferns. So for the winter, there probably wouldn't be much point in taking a whole bunch of Florida type plants up there. We'll have to see if they have a version of fern, which I would surely imagine they do. And we'll be planting stuff over the next several months there. It took years for all of these plants to grow to the way that they are currently here in Florida. And so it'll take a little while to get things planted there and get them all grown up. But they'll have plenty of shelters where they can get out of the sun, and they have nice warm den boxes that they can get into there that are actually heated. Ours just have a heating pad because we don't have too many cold days, or hay, but they're actually, the whole thing is heated for them. So that'll be really, really nice. And then if you look at those cameras, I think the temperatures are like in the 40s right now at Turpentine Creek. But if you look at the cameras on our cats, they are loving it, loving it. They could be inside their nice warm dens, and instead they are outside. So I think the cats are really going to love it there. I appreciate everybody who has been so supportive of this move. We know it's absolutely the best thing for the cats and for the future of Big Cat Rescue to be able to save even more cats by protecting them in the wild. So thank you everybody who has donated this year. Thank you everybody who has donated this week. Thank you everyone who will be donating at bigcatrescue.org/Tuesday or at the Facebook fundraiser for Giving Tuesday. Thank you everyone. Love you guys. Mwah!